This is She Fascinates Me, a podcast about women who are living with intention, curiosity, and heart. I'm Julie Silber, and in each episode, I'm bringing you conversations with women who inspire fascination in all its forms. Today's episode is especially close to my heart because I'm sitting down with my dear friend, Natalie Clausen, someone who truly embodies what it means to be a mother, a wife, a friend, and a confidant. Natalie and I met more than 10 years ago professionally when she was in the middle of a brave career pivot into interior decorating. What began as a working relationship over time grew into a deep friendship, one built on trust, shared values, cheering each other on, and as I bring women to She Fascinates Me, I knew that I wanted to share some of the elements that I admire in her. So what fascinates me about Natalie is that she's like your favorite lifestyle magazine come to life. You know, those pages that we flip through filled with beautiful homes, effortless entertaining, healthy routines, well-balanced family life, all of that. Well, Natalie doesn't just admire that world, she lives it. She creates it in a way that feels both aspirational and completely real. And the cool thing is she actually makes it simple, and that's what I look forward to sharing with all of you today and in some of our future conversations. Hello and welcome to She Fascinates Me. I'm your host, Julie Silber, and today I'm with one of my best friends, Natalie Clausen. Welcome.
Hi.
Hi. So you are my friend who's like a walking, talking lifestyle magazine. Yep. I feel like I get to cheat when it comes to style and health and beauty and fitness and home just by picking up the phone and calling you and asking you what I should do for this or that. And it's really nice leaning on you in that way.
Well, thank you.
Not only just in the sweet friendship mode, but in all things beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah. So in that spirit, let's have fun with our conversation today and structure it kind of like if we were going to be putting together a lifestyle magazine with you at the helm.
Okay.
Okay. So are you ready? This might be a little hokey, but we'll have fun with it.
Okay.
So let's see. Let me start with you're about 8 years younger than I am. So I feel like you're ahead of the curve and you're in the know about so many things. And I feel like I'm a little bit behind when it comes to that online curation piece that you're so good at.
Okay.
I don't feel like I have the bandwidth for that, but you always know who to follow and who to be inspired by and how to mix high and low and all these things. So when you open up a fashion magazine or a lifestyle magazine, there's always the letter from the editor. So that's you.
Okay.
I'm going to rattle off a couple of questions.
Okay.
So what are you saying yes to in 2026?
So a very practical one is I work out a lot, but I've noticed recently that my flexibility isn't great. And so I'm working on flexibility this year. I want to add that into, I have a routine and I want to add that into my routine. Just getting more flexible, stretching more.
Okay. I feel like all of us who are athletic in one way or another feel like we don't stretch enough.
Yeah.
So is that something where you plan on doing a stretching class or working with a trainer, or do you kind of teach yourself?
So I'm stretching more before I work out. I'm taking more time to do that before I start lifting. And then there's actually a stretching class at my gym twice a week that is excellent, that I choose not to attend twice a week. And I need to be in there doing that class because it's really, really good.
Okay. Oh, it's so good for you too. What are you quietly saying no to?
Being a mom and being asked to do 1,000 different things, volunteer for this and that. I like to focus on what I really prioritize and not just running around town to deliver snacks and all of the various things that moms are asked to do.
Okay.
So I would say that's not a big change for me in this year, but that is one thing that I think I'm good at, is saying no to like just all of the running around that moms are asked to do.
Well, yeah.
When I have time for it, I'm happy to do it and happy to be generous. But when I don't, I'm good at saying no.
Yeah. Okay. I think that's a good way to put it, because if you put yourself out there, there will be no shortage of people asking. And
That's
it is not anyone's responsibility to do it all and run yourself ragged. So good for you. Okay. Yeah. All right. Is there a habit that you're really wanting to hold on to this year?
My workouts. I schedule everything around my workouts. And that goes back to priorities. You know, if you have all these little things that you're running around and scurrying to do to please everyone, then the big stuff gets put to the side. And I think that is part of aging that I've appreciated, that I've learned to put the big stuff first and the things that really matter first, and not run around doing all these little things. And so the workouts, they're a huge priority because it just spills over into so many other areas of my life.
Sure. Kind of like putting the oxygen mask on yourself first before helping others. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And what is one thing that you want to edit out of your life in 2026?
So one thing I am very ready to edit out of my life is we've been living in a renovation for 2 years.
The renovation that won't end.
And I'm done.
Yeah.
I want to be just at home and not have people coming through my house to bang around. And
This is your opportunity to make your PSA about not living in your house during a renovation.
Don't renovate. Just find a different house. Don't renovate. It's terrible. And it goes on and on and on.
And I mean, this is coming from a pro. So you've worked as an interior decorator for so many years, and you've been involved in a lot of renovations, whether they're just cosmetic or some that are more extensive. And so you would think that having all of that experience could make it as smooth as possible, but certainly there have just been some bumps in the road.
I would not describe our renovation as smooth. And I knew what I was getting myself into, but I also didn't,
Oh, my goodness. Okay. So now that we have written our letter from the editor, let's move on to the style section of our little magazine. Okay. So when you're shopping, what is your non-negotiable?
Fit, I would say. And that's a problem in the online shopping world, because you can't know the fit until you're trying it on. And so a lot of returns are involved in that process. But truly just going to a store and trying things on, and seeing how they fit on my body, you know.
And understanding what brands work well.
For sure. And some of that can be ordering online and just being willing to return.
What is the style rule that you like to break on purpose?
Oh, I know this one.
Okay.
A lot of people say no brown and black together or no navy and black together, and I love those together.
Okay. Oh, I love that one. And I think you're one of the first people that I ever saw wear navy and black together. I'll do it on the tennis court. I'll do it in the wintertime with an outfit. Yeah, that's good. I like that. See? Okay. The piece that you reach for when you want to feel instantly pulled together.
It depends. In my real mom life, where I'm going to soccer games and basketball games, just great fitting jeans, but if I'm out and about in my grown-up life, it's great shoes and bags for sure.
Okay. And you'll wear the beautiful shoes, the high-end designer shoes and bags, but then you'll mix them with a Zara top.
For sure.
Or something from Banana Republic. And so I love that you pull off the high-low really well. And I think that just comes very naturally to you, but I think it's something that so many people can emulate. What are the things, though, when you think about playing the high-low, what is a must? If you're going to go low, should you never go low on pants, for example? Or what are the danger areas when you're searching for the low-priced item?
For sure, shoes. I think shoes really show their quality, and you don't want to be in something that's really uncomfortable all day.
True.
But I would go back to fit too. If the fit is right, who cares if it costs, $20 or whatever, if you're trying something on and something fits really beautifully, then that's for you,
Okay. I know you've fallen in love with the Quince jeans.
I'm wearing Quince jeans right now.
Yeah. And I'm wearing Mother, and that's my favorite brand, but they are so different in price. And I love that you are opening my mind to some lower priced items.
Quince jeans are, I think, all $50, and I would say they compare very well with Mother jeans. Those are the ones that I think they're the most because they're soft and a little bit of stretch and things, and just a really pretty fit. So
they look great on you. Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, now onto the beauty section.
Okay.
Yes. What is the one skincare step that you never skip?
I feel it gets very cliche, but SPF for sure.
Cliche, but life-saving.
I wear SPF on my face and chest and hands every single day. just with my skin type.
Yeah.
I feel like I need to do that.
And is it a product that is blended with a moisturizer, or do you do like the whole layering situation with your SPF?
I don't layer. There's a dermatologist that I saw do this, so I know it's okay. I do my serum and my moisturizer and my SPF and mix them all together.
Oh,
and they go on together, yeah.
Okay. Well, that's great. I didn't know we could put them in our hand and mix them all together.
I saw my dermatologist do it, so
perfect.
It must be true.
Okay, yes. All right, what is something that you stopped doing that made your skin happier?
An aggressive retinol. I feel like we all have the message that we have to use retinol, but for me, using a really strong retinol is not right. And I don't know the difference between retinol and retinoid, so I might be getting that wrong.
Yeah, I wonder. I don't even know. Does anybody know?
Yeah.
Okay. And were you using one that was kind of a gel or a cream?
It was serum-y, and it was prescription, and my skin was like constantly angry.
Wow.
And
Okay.
once I backed off of that and used something that was way lighter, my skin like that.
What's the one thing that you do, skincare related, when you're exhausted but you need to look happy and alive?
Exfoliate for sure, because I use active products. My skin is like turning over, so that exfoliating in the morning is it gives me life.
Okay.
For sure.
It's just, well, it's invigorating, right? It gives you a little bit of a glow.
Yeah.
It feels so nice when you put your makeup on over it. You've just got such a smooth palette for that. Okay. And your philosophy on aging, my dear, do you fight it? Do you embrace it? Where does it lie on that friend or foe spectrum?
A little of both. I'm not going down without a fight, but at the same time, I don't feel like I'm super doing anything that is wild. But yeah, I'm hitting the Botox. I'm doing the most and the lasers and all of that. So I think taking care of my skin, it's a priority for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Do you spend a lot on skincare products, or are you really putting your money more into the laser, the laser, the good sunscreen, the Botox, and then are you doing drugstore products or something for your skincare routine?
I'm not really doing drugstore, and yes, I'm spending a lot on my skincare.
Yeah. Okay.
But I'm actually allergic to topical lidocaine, so I can't do anything that's like super painful, but I'm also pretty tough, so I do like the BBL treatment with no numbing or anything like that. That one works really well for me.
Flipping the pages through to the parenting column, you are raising boys. Tell us their ages.
Yes, so I have 2 boys, 13 and 17, almost 18 next week.
Yeah, getting ready for college.
Yes.
All right, so what's one thing about having boys, raising boys, that has surprised you now that you're this far in?
I mean, I'm quite feminine, and so I thought when I got pregnant with my first baby that of course it's going to be a girl. I can French braid all directions and everything. And so I think I just kind of naturally thought I would be like a girl mom. But having boys has been such a surprise because it's been such a good fit. Yeah, I wouldn't have thought that being like such a kind of girly girl, that having boys would be just such a natural fit.
Yeah, it's great. I admire how you roll with all the things that come with boy life. One thing that I love observing in your family life with your boys is how involved and how adorable you are when it comes to their little first girlfriend here or the long-term girlfriend that your high school son has. That's just such a sweet experience for you to give them, because you're showing them how to treat a woman, but fundamentally from their age, they're always going to know these special things that mean a lot to you, and they'll be able to carry that lesson on into their life. And I just love that you do that as their mom.
Well, thank you. Yeah, I want to raise good men in all ways, and they both in their own right came into this world with such good hearts and such good nature that just kind of polishing that along the way, I feel like it's my job.
Share the story about what you do with the Trader Joe's flowers.
So my oldest son wanted to bring his girlfriend flowers a few times, and I was like, okay, here's how you do this, and not like he was looking up ordering flowers, and he was like, whoa, this is really expensive.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, here's what you do. And you go to Trader Joe's and get pretty flowers, and you take them home, and you take the plastic off, and we'll get some tissue paper and a ribbon and whatever, and that's how you make them look pretty, and you show up with pretty flowers instead of like plastic covered flowers, right, or sending flowers, which is really expensive for a teenage kid.
For sure, yeah. But it's just a next level touch that your boys, ooh, they're going to be sought after in their lives because they know how to make a girl happy.
And so they're sweet. Cute.
All right, what do you hope that your boys remember the most about growing up in your home?
A lot of things. I mean, that's what I spend a lot of my time doing, is creating home. But I hope that they remember the stability and the calm, and that they remember that special things were special, and not because of spending a lot of money and being extravagant and throwing extravagant birthday parties and whatever, but because we have traditions and that they felt special at home.
And it can be something as simple as your house salad, which you've told me about, or the simplicity of certain holiday traditions like your banner. Why don't you talk about both of those things?
Okay, so house salad, yeah. I decided that restaurants don't get to be the only ones with house salads, but we have our house salad, and it's like a homemade vinaigrette with greens, and I do this toasted panko and whatever. It's just, that's our house salad.
Maybe you'll share the recipe for house salad?
Sure.
We'll put it in the episode notes. Okay.
Yeah. And then, the birthday banner. Yeah, we have a birthday banner that goes up over the fireplace for everybody's birthday.
And it's homemade, right?
It's not homemade, but it's just very simple.
Okay.
It's like a felt, literally says happy birthday banner, and that goes up for everybody's birthday and even the dog's birthday.
Yeah. So that's just a sweet little thing. It's a material thing. It's a visual image that your boys, your whole family will always have in their minds, and they'll probably carry on a similar tradition one day when they have families of their own. And you've told me that, you know, sometimes when they ask you what's for dinner tonight and you mention roast chicken and house salad, they get so excited about house salad. But those are the types of things that just make home home.
Yeah.
And you do it also deliberately and effortlessly and deliciously. I love how you cook. Everyone's going to get a chance to see how you cook. At the end of this episode, we're going to go into Natalie's kitchen. She's going to make birthday tuna poke stack. It's really easy and pretty.
And then she's going to destroy it.
Because even though I'm painting this picture of how perfect she is, she's also real. And it was adorable. And you didn't even make us start over and re-record that part. You guys are going to like it when you see it. All right, so again, to parenting, what is a value that you find yourself repeating often?
To stay in alignment with yourself. I think that is my number one hopeful takeaway for my kids, is that, know yourself and stay in alignment with yourself. And when you're making decisions, if it falls out of alignment with your values, then that's not only going to feel inauthentic, but it's going to bump up against your self-esteem.
Okay.
But just staying in alignment with yourself and your values.
Okay.
That's key.
I know they listen to their mama.
Hope so.
Yeah.
Not always, but I hope so.
And then is there something that you're still figuring out?
So, how to let go. I'm sending one off to college next year. And I know I will figure it out. I trust myself.
Yeah.
But the thought of not having him walk through the door every day is, and if we run into each other at the gym, we did yesterday actually, and it's so wonderful to see his face, every day, and that's going to be hard, but we'll get there.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, and you're lucky you have one left at home. I became an instant empty nester with one child, so you'll get to kind of taper down and still have
he
August
doesn't know what's coming for him.
Oh my gosh. Oh, goodness. Okay, let's move on to the etiquette page. So this is something that I really love listening to when you and I have conversations about etiquette. You're really good at it. You have quick answers for what you think is correct and not correct. And I kind of feel like I do too. I'm a stickler for good manners.
That's right.
So texting versus calling, what is polite now?
Oh, I think you can do both for sure.
Do you feel like though you have to, if it's a close friend, do you just pick up the phone and call? Or if it's a close friend, do you text first and say, hey, is it a good time for a call? Because I only do that when it comes to like a business situation. If it's a friend, I'm picking up that phone. I'm freaking calling
you are. And I answer. I like that.
Yes. Yeah.
Sometimes you're standing in your kitchen with a question.
Yes, and I go right to it. It's not like, hey, Natalie, what are you up to? And I'm like, Natalie, I need your help in the kitchen. I just burned the chili.
Yeah, I think you can do both for sure. And I think it's nice to pick up the phone too.
Yes. Okay, so thank you notes, handwritten, text, or depends.
This is going to be polarizing because we are sitting in the South, but I don't do thank you notes. I will, at a birthday party or whatever, face to face, give you the most sincere and
in the moment.
Yes, thank you. But I don't sit down and write thank you notes, and that's probably poo-pooed on it living in the South, and I don't force my kids to do it either.
Okay. Did you when they were younger? I know that I did when Arden was younger, and then I kind of let it taper off.
No, we focus a lot on the in the moment thing, and I covered with them, and they were little. When you open a gift, don't say, "Oh, I have this already," or whatever. Like just sincerely thanking people, but I've never made them write thank you notes, and I don't do it myself. Okay. So.
All right. House guest behavior that secretly drives you bananas.
Well, I think you just don't want to stay too long,
Okay.
That can be a lot.
Okay. I mean, I guess in general, some etiquette can seem kind of old-fashioned, right? But is there an etiquette rule that you kind of wish would come back?
No cell phones at the dinner table.
Yep.
For sure. And my kids have been raised with that rule that...
Can you raise me to stop doing that? I've gotten so bad about it with the podcast and the social media, and I feel like I'm always trying to time the way I do certain things. I need to put it away at dinner time. I'm going to do that for you.
Okay.
Okay. I don't have to call you mommy, do I? That would be weird. All right. So the back page of the magazine, and I always love the back page of magazines, just that final summation, just cementing into everyone's brains. This is the vibe when you come back for the next month issue. What is your current obsession? A food, a product, a habit?
We've recently renovated and added this pool house, and decorating it has been really fun. And we spend so much time out there. So I would say just getting all of those details right and making it really, really cozy out there.
Okay.
And being able to spend a lot of time out there and just being comfortable and having it function beautifully. I love it.
Well, you do spend so much time out there. We use Marco Polo.
Yes.
It's kind of like Snapchat for old people. Sorry, I just called you old. But yeah, anytime she sends me a Marco Polo, 9 times out of 10, she's outside. You're loving that outside space so much. All right. How about a simple pleasure?
So you and I have something in common in that we have really, really wonderful husbands.
Yes.
And my husband has this habit on like Saturday and Sunday mornings when we don't have anything going on. He knows I love to sleep in.
Okay.
And he will go downstairs and at like the appropriate time come upstairs with the most perfect cappuccino in bed.
How sweet.
He makes the most beautiful cappuccino and he delivers it to me in bed.
Oh my gosh.
And on the weekends.
That's really sweet.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's
I love
great.
that. That's beautiful.
Yeah, that's a good simple pleasure.
Okay. Well, overall, I mean, this has just been such a nice way for me to get to share you with the people that are watching and listening. I think you're so special. If you had to pick one takeaway for people who are listening or watching this episode, when it comes to just your way of living, what would you like to share?
Just that I've figured out my priorities and I really focus on those, and the little stuff can fill in here and there, but I think that as I've gotten older, figuring out what my true big priorities are and just really pouring my energy and my resources into those things has made for a really happy life.
I love it.
Yeah.
Congratulations on creating such a happy life for yourself, for your children, for your husband, and for being such a special friend to me. And I value you so much. You fascinate me.
Well, thank you.
Thanks for doing this with me. Let's go to your kitchen.
Okay, sounds great.
And now we'll take a moment for the giving intermission. Don't fast forward, your karma is watching. Today I want to shine a light on the American Kidney Fund, an organization doing incredibly important work for people living with kidney disease. The American Kidney Fund helps patients access life-saving treatment, afford medications, and navigate a diagnosis that can feel overwhelming, emotionally, physically, and financially. They also invest in education, prevention, and research because early awareness can truly change outcomes. Kidney disease often lives quietly in the background of people's lives until suddenly it doesn't, and that's why organizations like this matter so much. They show up with real support, real resources, and real compassion when it's needed the most. If this cause resonates with you, I encourage you to learn more and support them in whatever way feels right to you. You can find more information at kidneyfund.org. Well, hello, Natalie.
Hi.
I'm so excited to be in your kitchen at your island.
Welcome.
And this is birthday tuna poke for me.
Yes.
I get to eat it, and I get to learn how you do it. All right. So thank you for coming on my show.
Thank you for having me.
Oh my gosh. I'm always so fascinated by the things you tell me that you're cooking and the things that you do to make holidays special and make memories for the family, and the way you parent and the way you wife and the way you style your house and work with your clients and interior decorating. So this is just one fun element that I wanted to be able to share with everyone on the show. So thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me. So tuna poke, birthday
Yes.
tuna poke. So there's a sauce that kind of brings everything together.
Okay.
It's olive oil, toasted sesame seed oil, lime zest, lime juice, soy sauce, and what was the last thing?
Is there cilantro in it?
No, there's wasabi. It's just like thrown together, so I'm not reading a recipe ever. I just make it the way we like it around here, and so a lot of lime zest and lime juice. So I'm gonna start zesting a lime.
That's one thing about the way you cook that fascinates me anyway, because I would be following a recipe by the letter and I'd be nervous the whole time. And you make cooking seem like it's easy. And you always assure me that what you're doing isn't complicated, so yeah.
I mean, I read recipes all the time too. Usually the first time I make something, I make it from a recipe. But then I'm like, well, this would make it better and that would make it better. And so I have a lot of notes in my cookbooks, you know.
Oh, you do? Okay.
Yes. So that's one of them, lots of lime juice.
Oh,
and
it smells so good.
Doesn't it smell so good? I sometimes like to put lime essential oil in my diffusers, like in the summer.
Just by itself?
Yeah, like to fragrance the house, you know? It's so nice in the summer.
I love that.
Yeah.
And so then you're not even spending big money on a fancy oil to put in a diffuser. You're literally putting lime juice in.
Well, no, it's actually lime essential oil. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And it just smells just like that.
Okay.
And it's fresh and clean. And
do you just get that at like a health food store, for example?
like Whole
nuts
Foods.
and berries or Whole Foods? Huh.
Exactly.
Clever.
All right. So this should bring the sauce together. And then I'm gonna whisk it.
That's beautiful. Okay, so the original recipe that turned into the Natalie version, do you remember where you got the recipe for that?
Yes, it was an Ina Garden tuna tartare recipe for like catering. So it would be like fill this entire bowl. So
Ooh, that would be a lot.
don't Google that and make it. It's going to be for like 50 people.
It would yield way too much. Okay.
Yes. So I'm gonna just pour that over our tuna that's been diced up.
That tuna looks beautiful, and you did such a nice job dicing it. The color's so pretty.
Thank you.
Where do you like to buy your fish?
So I always do, and these are scallions, I always do fresh market because you can walk in and ask them for it frozen.
Okay.
And this is 2 tuna steaks for us today.
You prefer frozen?
Yes, because then you come home and you let it thaw out for just a little while, like maybe an hour, and then you can cut it in these like perfect little dice shapes.
I see. So let it thaw for an hour so it's not hard as a rock and you're gonna like cut your hand off and try to slice it. Okay.
Yeah, so it's a little bit soft, but very firm too. And so then you get like a really perfect dice.
Okay.
So the scallions and jalapeno, and I like a lot of jalapeno, but no seeds.
And you're putting your hands in that bowl of the jalapenos. That scares me. I had a jalapeno accident years ago.
I know your jalapeno accident very well.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell my friends about my jalapeno accident really quick. I had never cut a jalapeno before because I've never been a spicy person. And I decided to make, I think it was your recipe. It was a white chicken chili, and I think you had written on the recipe card, spicy as hell. And so I just got my cutting board and got my knife and started cutting this jalapeno, and all of a sudden, all of my fingernails were burning under my fingernails, and I started to scream in my kitchen. And I think I got on my phone really quick and I tried to Google what to do, and it told me to take milk, and I stuck my fingers in a bowl of milk, and it was like quelling the fire. So do you wear gloves to cut jalapenos?
I don't. I think about it when I cut them because I think about what happened to you, but I never do it.
But so it doesn't happen to you, or are you just like super careful with your knife and I was just a butcher when I did it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, Jules the butcher. Okay, so you got your mandolin.
Yes. And also seeding the jalapeno helps a lot.
So you just cut it in half and seed it, but you use a spoon, I guess, to scrape out the
like
seeds?
a paring knife and get it out like really carefully.
Okay.
So now we have the mandolin and we are doing cucumbers because we're gonna layer everything in a really pretty way. And there it is.
You didn't go crazy thin, but you definitely went thin.
Pretty thin, yeah. And that's just like what I like, you know? And then where's my free radish here? I snapped them free.
That's so beautiful.
Aren't they pretty?
Radishes.
So I'm gonna very carefully do this on the mandolin. You don't wanna get your fingers. And so I'm not gonna get a lot of slices out of this before I give up and chicken out. So I'm gonna do a few radishes.
I have a thingy for my mandolin.
I have
it's
it
like a
too.
cover to protect my fingers. You don't like to use that?
So I have a black plastic one, and if you run that over, it like cuts plastic into your food.
Ooh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
So that's not a good thing, huh?
I mean, I don't use it for that.
Talk about leaching plastic into your food.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's a lovely knife, by the way.
Yeah, those are shun knives. I've had them for a really, really long time.
So beautiful. It looks like wood grain on the blade.
Yeah.
They're so pretty.
Japanese. Okay. I'm chickening out again, and here we're done. Okay, so let's start I think that has everything kind of ready for us. Oh no, it doesn't. We need to do the avocado.
Okay.
So I'm gonna rinse that because we have pink radish on it.
And you're gonna squeeze your avocado. It's the perfect avocado. Okay.
Well, let's see.
Yeah.
You never know until you
looks
open
and
them.
feels good.
I think it's a good one, but I have backup.
You use that knife for pretty much everything, huh?
Yeah, I really do. This is my favorite one.
Yeah.
And when my husband and I got married, we both had really nice knives because we both cook a lot.
Yeah.
And my knives won. So those are the ones we have now.
Okay, I've never seen that done before. It makes sense to use a spoon.
Yeah.
Okay. You
Yeah, just scoop it out.
scooped it out and
We'll
popped it over.
do that to this
with
one, too.
total grace.
Well, it's gone not so graceful before too. All right, so get this guy out of here. We might not use all of this, but either way. And then I wanted to show you a way to cut a mango. Let's see.
Oh yes, I've never bought a mango before. I've admired them. But you know, sometimes you see different colors of mangoes, right? Sometimes they're green, sometimes they're red, and then the only mangoes I have bought are the ones that are the champagne mangoes.
I don't know those.
The yellow, and they're not big like that.
Oh, they're little, and they can be bitter sometimes, right?
No, I've never had one that's bitter, but they have almost, the reason they call them champagne mangoes, I was told, is because they have a little bit of an effervescent quality in the meat of the fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, and they're really, really good.
Okay. Where do you get those?
I found them at Publix, I found them at Fresh Market, they're very nice. But I've never bought a big mango because I had no idea how to cut it. And I don't even know how to cut a small mango, so I want to learn.
All right, you're gonna learn today.
Yeah.
So I was in South Africa when I was pregnant with Sully, my 17-year-old. So it's been a long time. And there was a woman who was preparing the fruit plate every morning at our lodge. And she did the coolest thing with mangoes. And I was like, you have to teach me how to cut this. And she was like, my boyfriend is actually a mango farmer. So you've asked the right person. Okay. So you cut each side off. And you just have to do a lot of them to know kind of where to start.
Okay. Because you might cut a little too close to the pit?
Yeah. And then this is all, you can just trim it off if you want to use it. But this is the cool thing. And if you're doing a fruit plate.
Look how brave you are.
You kind of etch across it in like a sort of checkerboard.
You're scoring it?
Yes, scoring it across in like a checkerboard. And then this is how you put them on fruit plates. Ooh. Isn't that so pretty?
It's like a fidget.
Yeah.
It's like a fidget toy. I just want to go in and out.
And yeah.
And in. Oh, now we're going to have all my fingers all over this mango.
That mango's
This will have to be my mango.
It's your mango.
It's so fun.
So yeah.
Okay, so then once you've done that, then do you just like pick off the cubes or do you have to use a knife to do it?
Well, for this purpose, I used a smaller knife and then like chopped it up. But it's such a great snack for kids too because
you just give it to them.
They eat it off and like you can flip it back or like you don't flip it and put it in their lunch and then when they get their lunch out, they flip it open.
Oh, see, poor Arden, my daughter Arden. Arden, you know that I love you so much. But little things like this that you didn't get from me, I apologize.
I like
and maybe in your next life
thing.
you can come back as Natalie's daughter. And you can have fun things like this in your lunchbox.
I like a good snack.
Okay, and this you're just like slicing into
dicing up
cubes.
avocados.
Where shall I put my mango?
Here, we'll put it over here since it's pretty.
Get a paper towel.
All right, I think we're ready to layer it up and make our cute lunch.
All right.
I'm gonna get this out of the way. I'm honestly a little scared of this machine, so. Okay.
So ordinarily, do you let the tuna marinate or is the flavor in the marinade or the sauce enough where you just like put it in like you did today and eat it right away?
Yeah, we do that all the time. Just eat it right away. And then if we have leftovers, which we don't have leftovers in our house very often because teenage boys. But if we have leftovers, it's really good the next day too.
Yeah.
So like if I make this for dinner, I'll make enough so that I can send it with Sully for his lunch the next day in his little thermos.
But having it sit and marinate actually cooks the tuna, right?
Yeah.
And this way, when you have it quickly, then you're eating the tuna raw. But you don't feel like you're sacrificing flavor by eating it right away and not letting it soak in.
Well, you tell me when you try
I'm sure I'll be happy with it. But okay, and what kind of rice do you have here?
Did
you buy it or make it?
I made it, and it's basmati rice, but you can use whatever you like. You can use sushi rice. This is just what I like.
And sushi rice has like a little bit of a sweetness to it. What is that from?
That's from the rice vinegar, and I don't care for that with this, especially with the mango that you're getting sweetness from that. So,
so basically basmati rice is just very neutral.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you know a lot of things about a lot of kinds of rices?
No, I don't.
Oh, well,
I really don't. I wish I
thought you were going to impress me with an encyclopedic knowledge about rices. So now I've given you some homework.
Okay, fair
I'm
enough.
sure you can report back to me sometime.
Fair enough.
And fascinate me with some knowledge about rice.
Well,
okay, so basmati, you just cook it in a rice cooker, or do you cook it on the stove with water like I would probably do because I don't own a rice cooker?
Just on the stove. Yeah, I don't own a rice cooker either.
Okay.
So I just do it on the stove.
You put the rice in that silver thing. What is that?
So this is a ring mold, and they come in lots of different sizes, but it's really for food presentation, and it just makes it pretty and special because it's your birthday. We're doing it pretty and special.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, you can get like a bigger one and layer salad ingredients, and then you slide it off, and it just looks beautiful. That's the only purpose.
Okay.
So we've done the rice down in the ring mold,
and
now I'm going to do the cucumbers.
You're just arranging them in layers. It's so pretty.
Yes, we want pretty. All right, so that's good. And then we're gonna go radishes. So we have white, green, then this pretty pink color.
Christmas colors.
Yes.
For the Christmas birthday poke bowl lunch.
Yes, exactly. All right, that. And then we're going to go with the avocado.
Okay, so you cubed it. And you're just arranging it randomly. Okay, I wasn't sure if you were going to try to preserve this shape and then put it in there.
No, and I cubed it about the same size as the tuna. Just so when you're eating it, like your bites are kind of similar.
Okay.
Little bite size.
Because the mouth feel is important, right?
Yes, yes. All right, I think we're going to do a whole half in each one.
Oh, I meant to ask, is this cold or room temperature or hot rice?
It's kind of room temperature.
Okay.
That's how I like it. I know in a lot of restaurants they serve it hot, but I feel like hot and raw fish is super dicey. So that's just what I do.
Okay.
And now we're gonna do our mango. We're running out of room for tuna,
beautiful.
but I'm gonna smush it down.
Oh, you're gonna smush it down with that, right?
Yes, that's the tamper. Kind of like,
That looks like fun.
yeah, it's fun to slide the ring off.
You're kind of pushing hard, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
To get it really, so that it holds its shape when you take it off too. Okay, the mango is sticking a little bit, but we'll just get it to go back in. All right, and then we add our tuna. Oh man,
That is so pretty.
there we go.
That is beautiful. I'm gonna be your sous chef and grab the little
Oh, thanks.
divers off the side there. So pretty.
All right, and then we can tamp that once more.
Tamp is a verb.
Yes.
You're tamping it.
I am currently tamping. And
I'm
then
watching you tamp it.
Yes. Let me slide it off. Let's put that there. All right, the moment of truth. Oh, wait. Excuse me.
Tamp it again. Tamp it again.
You want to leave that tamper on there.
Oh,
to
you leave it on while you lift it.
just lightly.
That is amazing.
All right.
That is amazing. It's so beautiful.
Okay, well, we'll do a second one.
Beautiful. Okay, so we'll do a second one. Yeah, and you know what? We got a blooper now.
Yeah.
So proof that even though I think you're so perfect, sometimes you have a boo-boo too, and
Oh, for sure.
that makes me feel like I can actually do this.
For sure. The process is often very like Lucille Ball, so that doesn't surprise me at all. That can be mine.
Pretty.
That can be mine. All right. And then
How pretty.
we do some
And that's
sesame
just regular sesame seed.
seeds. Yeah, black and white sesame seeds, just to make
the
it
most
pretty.
beautiful thing.
Isn't it pretty?
Yeah,
Until you
gorgeous.
drop it. All right, that's going to be mine because I messed it up.
So if I was being a total princess, I would have continued the entire remainder of this episode just sitting and watching, and you could like serve me my lunch and all that. But now that I've seen you do it, I think I should probably try and see if I can do it.
All right. Step
Okay.
This needs.
I'm quite comfy in my chair here, and I really do like just sitting back here watching you do your thing, but I'm gonna see if I can do this without
All right.
making a mess. All right, so.
I'm gonna switch with you then.
Okay. Let me wash my hands.
Okay.
Because that's what you're supposed to do on a cooking video, right?
Yes. When Sully was really little, he liked to be in the kitchen with me, and I would always be like, what's our first step when we make any recipe? And he would be like, wash our hands.
Yes. Oh, okay, here we go. I bet your boys are good cooks. I know they're foodies, for sure.
They're foodies and they like
Yeah.
to eat, but Sully does not like to cook, and he's very worried about going off to college and what he's gonna eat.
Oh, he'll be fine. You know, Arden has a good cookbook for him that she can share.
Oh,
It's a
really?
Trader Joe's cookbook for college students.
Oh, really?
Yes, yes. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the rice.
Yes.
And I tried to pay attention to about how much you put in. Not a huge quantity because we need to have enough room
Yes.
for all the layers. Ooh, I'm making noise.
And I like.
Do you ever use your fingers
Yeah, they're clean.
to press
Sure. You
a little bit? I mean,
you don't need
I know
to.
this is the tamper and I can tamp,
You can tamp.
but I kind of want to use my fingers a little bit because the rice got a little bit clumpy. Okay. Cucumbers.
And I think paying attention to like the color layers and not doing like cucumber avocado and having green,
Right.
like having that variety is just really nice.
Alternate, yes.
Yeah.
You are an interesting blend of perfectionist, but also you're relaxed.
Yeah.
Is it hard to be both?
No, it's just the prep stuff I did before you got here, like
Yeah.
doing the mango and knowing I didn't really want to cut a slippery mango on camera and cutting the tuna and knowing I needed that to thaw and I didn't want to be stressed out about you eating frozen tuna. Like there are
Right.
just certain things like I really think ahead and
Yes.
do whatever I can ahead. And we do really big family dinners quarterly at our house, and we always host. And I'm big on like, okay, let's sit down with the menu and what can I do like a couple days before or a day before or whatever. And
Yes.
then I think everyone finds that very annoying when they get here. They're like, what can I do? You're so relaxed. What can I do? But it's
you're able
just
to be
years and
relaxed.
years of cooking. You know, like I've cooked since I was a little kid, you know.
Okay.
So just years and years of recognizing like you don't have to do everything on the day,
Yes.
you know.
Being prepared.
Yeah. Just preparing. Yeah.
Okay, so did you really use the whole
The half, yeah, I did. But
You did? Okay. Well, I'm going to grab the whole thing and I'm going to put it right here.
You got it. You got it.
And I'm going to move it around.
You can use the spoon too if you want to.
Might be safer. All right. Lovely.
It's looking good.
Okay. And then the mango.
Mm-hmm.
You really had the perfect amount of mango to make 2 of these.
Well, good.
Okay. They're so pretty.
Yeah.
All right. And now the tuna.
Yes. And the reason I like the tuna on the top is because that sauce can like, you know, sort of dress everything else as it kind of.
Yes, kind of drips down.
Yeah. And then it's nice to have extra sauce too because you might
Right.
want to spoon a little bit as you're eating
And I
it.
can't remember, did you spoon a little extra over it when you made the first one or no?
No, I didn't, but you're welcome to if you want.
So I'm gonna whisk it a little bit.
Yeah, it separates out.
I'm gonna pour, well, I don't wanna do that. I wanna use a spoon.
Here you go.
Thank you. I'm just gonna drizzle a little.
So delicate.
Okay. And now I'm gonna tamp.
Tamp away.
I'm worried it's gonna make a farting noise.
I've never had that happen, so.
Watch, it's gonna happen to me. Ready? Quiet. Ready? Oh, we're good.
You're good.
No noise, but wait. I'm gonna pull up. Now? Do I pull up now?
Yeah, it like kind of give it a little twist too, so it disconnects.
Twist what? The tamper thing or this?
Yeah, no, the tamper.
Twist the top part.
And then rest it gently on top of the tuna.
Like that?
And then remove your ring mold, you know, exactly like I did when I threw everything everywhere.
Do I just jiggle a little or do I lift straight up?
You lift straight up.
Okay.
Yeah. Look at that. You did it.
It's so pretty.
I think you need a ring mold at your house.
I think I do.
Look at that. It looks great.
Dun dun dun. Okay.
And then sesame seeds,
Oh yeah, sesame seeds.
just because they're cute.
So you didn't toast the sesame seeds?
Nope.
Okay. So that's an unnecessary step. Oh, it's so pretty. I love the white.
Yeah, it's nice.
Okay. And then black sesame seeds. Were you impressed that I asked you if this was for a cocky?
Yeah, I was.
Uh-huh. Yeah. But it wasn't. It's not for a cocky. Do you like for a cocky?
I do. I feel like I've had it with nigiri, you know, like on nigiri occasionally.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's fish, right? It's some kind of fish or seaweed.
I'm not sure what it is.
I've got to look it up. And I want to put a caption on the thing as to what
Yeah.
furikake is. Okay, look.
Well, you could absolutely put furikake on top of that too.
Okay, I think I've had that on a poke bowl.
Yeah.
This is so pretty. It's kind of like, it looks like a Japanese Big Mac. You know the colors? It's just kind of,
I mean,
there's the cheese.
And the sesame seeds.
Yeah, and there's the pickle. There's and I got a side of fries with this. Okay, that was fun. I can do this.
Yeah, you can.
I can do this. And I never, like if I came over here and saw this, I'd be like, there's no way.
Well, and just think there are so many pretty things
Yeah.
you can make with a ring mold. You know, it's not just for this. Like all
Yeah.
different kinds of salads that layer
Salads.
beautifully. And of course, if you want to use different fish, you could use different fish or edamame in one layer. I mean, there are all kinds of variations.
That's a good idea.
To get creative with it.
Well, and I bet you can go Mediterranean, and then sometimes you can do different sizes too of these ring molds, right? And so where does one buy this? Is this a baking tool or a cooking tool or both?
I would say it's a cooking tool to me,
Yeah.
but Williams-Sonoma would have those.
And they have different sizes. And do you ever play with different sizes, or do you always kind of just use this one for everything?
Yeah, this is the only one I have. But now that we're talking about it, I kind of want a bigger one.
I don't know. This makes sense for single serving. I just didn't know if there were certain dishes that you might get creative with where you need a bigger one. But yeah, this is great.
Yeah, I think I might need a bigger one after we've talked about it.
All right, well, there you go.
Yeah.
That was fun. I enjoyed doing that.
Well, good.
Okay, so now we eat?
Yes.
All right. Here, you take this one because I made it.
And you get the broken birthday.
It's all going in the same place.
All right.
Well, cheers with our forks. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
And thank you for cooking rice for me and cutting raw fish for me.
My pleasure.
That is so good. That's excellent. Now, real quick, jalapeno with no seeds, is it spicy or not?
I don't find it spicy, do you?
I don't know. I was a little afraid because I'm a little afraid of jalapenos.
Yeah, I don't think it's spicy without the seeds. If you wanted it to be spicy, then
I'm gonna try one.
definitely add the seeds, but to me it's just like the
No,
flavor.
it's nice.
Yeah.
It's delicious.
Well, thanks. I'm glad you like it.
Have you ever eaten it with a microphone on?
No, I haven't.
Are we giving you some good ASMR, people?
If people have misophonia, then
Yeah. Turn the volume down.
not the episode for you.
This is delightful, and it's so colorful and pretty.
And clean, you know?
Yeah. Well, my tower fell. Yours is staying intact.
Well, it's about to not be intact.
That's fun. Talk about playing with your food. I mean, that's really fun to build it. Have the kids done this with you over the years?
I don't think so.
No? Well, this is quite fun and delicious. And I love that you made something that is so sophisticated, so easy that I could do it in the first go.
Yeah.
And that is what makes you fascinating. Thank you. All right, that's it. So I thought it would be fun to start sprinkling a little Natalie into the content that I create here on the podcast. And today we got a taste of what she brings to the table, literally. So from here, you can expect future conversations around fitness, organization, family, and personal style, all through Natalie's thoughtful, grounded, and beautifully intentional lens. I'm so glad that you got to meet her today. I'm glad you're still here, and the fact that you are watching or listening all the way to the end means you gave me a chance. This is a new podcast, and it was a big leap to create this for you, something real, thoughtful, and meaningful. We live in one of the most networked societies in history, but somehow we've become the least connected. That's the magic of She Fascinates Me, bringing together real women, real stories, and the quiet alchemy of change. If you enjoyed this episode, please follow or subscribe wherever you watch or listen, and take a moment to leave a quick rating or review. It really helps more people find the show, and it makes it possible for me to keep bringing you conversations like this one. And connect with me on social at She Fascinates Me. Every follow, share, and kind word helps this community of fascinating women grow. I'm so glad we're connected now.